Sorry, I was going on a tangent. Here's my YouTube. Nightbot. Nightbot. Nightbot, where you at? There you go, Night. It's late, but that's Nightbot for you. Okay, so go. Don't watch my Cold Steel 1 VODs. They're not the best, but if you want to understand what Cold Steel 2 is, it's a continuation from where I did in Cold Steel 1. So, it's pretty good so far. Cold Steel 2 is pretty good so far. Also, I updated since the poll ended in this game 1. This is the next couple games I'm playing after Xenoblade 2 and Cold Steel 2. So after Cold Steel 2, we'll have Final Fantasy VII OG. And then after Xenoblade 2, I will possibly be playing my second playthrough of Blue Lions. And then the list will go on. After Final Fantasy VII, I'll play Legend of Heroes Trials in the Sky, the first one. And then after that, I'll play Crisis Core. And then after Fire Emblem Three Houses, I'll probably play... Don't know yet. I don't know what I'm playing after Fire Emblem. Remember SBS player? Listen, I'm a JRPG person. That's what I am. I am JRPG and RPG streamer. That's what I am. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, since the Final Fantasy poll has ended, that is what won. That is what's going to be next after Cold Steel 2. I just want to let y'all know that. We're not finishing Cold Steel 2 yet, so we have a bit to go before then. You want to get back to RuneScape? Do it. So for anyone that missed last week, or not even last week, Saturday, I did an extra stream of this on Saturday, and basically shit hit fan. We had the entire Class 7 together, and then this happened, and now Arena separated from everyone, yet again. Because...
So this is what Duke Cayenne looks like from up close.
So, we don't know what Reen's intentions are yet, but I feel like he's trying to get information on the Noble Alliance, and that's why he's decided to split himself off from the group. You should try more games. Listen, as someone that literally only played as a kid Mario, Super Mario Sunshine, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure 2, Pikmin, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I was a Nintendo, well, and also I played Kingdom Hearts 1. But like, I was, for the longest time, a Nintendo person. I didn't really play JRPGs and RPGs that much, to be fair. And then as I got older, I played games like, I continued playing more Kingdom Hearts. I tried out Tales of games. I'm trying out Cold Steel. I'm trying out Persona. God, can I forget? Persona was my first JRPG game, actually. It was literally my first JRPG as a teenager, because I saw my cousin playing it on his PSP, and I'm like, I want to play Persona 3 Portable. That's what I want to play. So, you know, it depends on how you can grow up with it. If you like FPS games, then that's your genre. Like, it's fine. But trying out new things isn't always so bad. You find out what you don't like, you find out what you do like. That's what I've learned over the years. Hi, Red!
It's hard to believe that I've ended up in the same room as the leader of the Noble Alliance.
I know, why are you?
Although, I guess we did meet back in Legram before the war broke out.
Reen Schwarzer.
What do you want with Reen?
Truth be told, we don't want this war to drag on any more than you do.
That's a bullshit line, you know that. You know that, Cayenne. I don't have to, why are you lying to me? See, I only played GameCube, PSP, no, I only played GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox 360 for the longest time. I've missed out on many generation games because I was a Nintendo person. But that's just kitty. But hi, Red-chan, how you doing? Hope you're well.
Really?
Apparently he hasn't seen what I look like, and I'm shocked about it.
We only acted as we did, due in part to our dearly departed Chancellor's behavior being far too unreasonable to justify turning a blind eye. He garnered the trust of His Majesty, and in turn misused that trust. He flagrantly disregarded this nation's beloved culture and traditions, treating Erebonia as if it were his own personal property.
But you legitimately are a piece of crap yourself, though, Cayenne. You treat commoners as if they're the lowest pieces of shit on the earth. So you're no better. Two wrongs don't make a right here.
Surely you too noticed this.
Well, I can't say I disagree.
I don't disagree either, but he's also wrong.
We did hear story after story during our field studies about how aggressive his policies were. About the way he didn't care how many enemies he made as a result, creating terrorist groups like the Imperial Liberation Front.
But as I said, the cause of our nation's ills is now gone.
I love how Crow just looks at Reed and is like, don't ask my opinion. I shot this man down.
Now, all that remains is to turn back the hands of time just a touch, and the good old days of the Empire will be upon us once.
You only want the good days of the rich to be better than the poor. Stop it. Please stop acting like you're this self-righteous bitch.
The key to this bright future lies in putting aside our differences and joining hands. Am I wrong?
Just not with you.
I'm afraid that yes, you are. Do you honestly believe that people can so easily put aside their differences after all the Alliance has done?
Tell him, Reed.
You occupied Heimdall and effectively took every one of its citizens hostage, imprisoned the Imperial family.
Tell him.
And let's not forget how you're now in league with the enemy nation responsible for the destruction of Garrelia Fortress. After all that, the Imperial army would never bow their heads to the likes of you, even if the rest of the population did.
My word, I'm afraid there's been a terrible misunderstanding. The Imperial family is simply under our loving protection. They certainly haven't been in prison.
So why aren't they here right now then, Cayenne? Why aren't they here?
But that does bring me to exactly why I want you to help us.
It does?
The Azure Knight is already on our side. But if we had your Ashen Knight as well, that would mean we'd have two of the great knights of Erebonian legend to put into play. Couple them with our Panzer Soldats, and the Imperial Army's armored divisions would cower before us. You may not find us winning the war ideal, but this union benefits everyone more than carrying on until our inevitable victory.
I don't trust or like you. So why would I want Reed to do the same?
I don't think it's that simple.
I beg to differ. The presence of Soldats units on a battlefield makes a tremendous difference.
I don't think that's what he's talking about, Rufus.
What they may lack in firepower and armor compared to tanks, they make up for in mobility and versatility. But more important than even those factors is the psychological impact they have on our opponents.
Well...
We're only human. As such, we are as captivated as we are terrified of giant beings bearing human form.
You say that, Vita. You say that.
And if that holds true even for mass-produced Soldats made with modern technology, it will be all the more true for the divine knights of legend you and Crow possess.
You think Rina's gonna team up with Crow? You're funny.
Can't argue with that logic.
What?
I will say it once more. Gileath Osborne is dead.
How do you know that? We don't even know if he's dead or not. He got shot, that's it. But we don't actually know if he's dead, do we?
And with his death, All that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire.
A good person, a good mustache does always mean you're a good person. Just look at me. Red, stop. Stop it.
Only then will everything be as it should.
Wow.
That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
How dare you use his own sister as a weapon against him? How dare you?
Are you trying to?
Yes, he is.
Whatever you ultimately decide, their safety is guaranteed. I would ask that you promise him this, if nothing else, Your Grace.
But of course, I'm not a monster.
That's debatable.
Rufus.
We may stand on opposite sides of this conflict, but I still sit on Thor's board of directors.
I still don't trust you anymore. I'm indifferent about you now, Rufus.
And in that capacity, I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for. I look forward to hearing your answer.
Sushi! I want sushi. Wait, Crow, come back! I love you! Crow! Wait! Crow! Please come with us, Master Reed. Damn it. We will escort you to your guest room. Food and refreshments will be provided for you there. I want Crow back! Why? Oh, so we're on intermission. We're on intermission chapter. Okay. Well then. So we're not at the start of Act 2. We're on intermission. Okay. Oh, we passed my in-game birthday. Can I just say how fucking rude this game is for having all those events happen on my in-game birthday? How rude. Hi, Spencer. Your cat's harassing you? Well, then give me your cat. Red, you need to watch your friend. I'm watching him. He's not allowed to do things today that he did on Mario Party.
All that's left to be done is end this ridiculous war and return order to the Empire. Only then will everything be as it should.
Yes, this is intermission. This isn't Act 2 yet. This is intermission. I don't know what we're doing actually, so I'm as clueless as you. Because I love cats! Literally ask the two people talking in chat that have known me for years, Spencer. For years. I have been a cat person. Ask them.
That includes both your pleasant academy life and the peaceful days of darling Elise and her friend the princess.
Especially Red. Red's known me even longer.
I suggest you consider carefully the choice before you. After all, every soldier must decide for himself whether a cause is worth fighting, perhaps even dying for. I look forward to hearing your answer.
It's hard to argue that this war began because the noble faction went too far. But the longer it goes on, the more people are going to suffer. Am I really okay with that? If I join them, I could reduce the number of victims, be friends with Crow again, free Elise and Princess Elfin.
He said he wants to be friends with Crow again. I'm gonna go cry now.
No, this isn't that simple. Think, Rain, think. I was able to reunite with the others, but Elise and Princess Elfin are still in the Alliance's custody.
Wait, what about Red? Listen. Just because I had a very big attraction to Red in my old days does not mean nothing. Shut up!
What's the best thing I can do? This isn't just about me. What do all of us want to do?
It's not my fault that my best friend at the time was a very handsome lad. Fuck off.
Keep racking your brain like that and smoke will start coming out of your ears.
Crow! Hi. I'm still mad at you.
What do you want?
Sure you are, Red. Oh, yes. Be confident in yourself. You're so handsome. Be confident, friend. I believe in you.
Hey now, no need to give me that look. I figured I was gonna find you busy thinking everything over like your life depended on it.
Yeah, because it's Rean.
And what do you know? I was right.
How about you mind your own damn business?
Rean's got that hostility.
Don't you have better things to do with your time?
Oh, yeah, I would understand why Rean literally is mad at you.
I figured the glorious Azure Chevalier would be far too busy with the war to be hanging out around here.
Damn.
It's tough being popular.
I hate you. I hate it. I hate you. But I love you at the same time.
If you joined us, I could get away with doing half the work I am now. So come on, stop freaking out about it so much and make a choice.
It's not that
This isn't
simple.
something I can just decide by flipping a coin, Crow. And besides, it'd probably be an easier choice if not for a certain someone. What's that in your hand, anyway?
Grub, of course.
Huh?
Kinda early, but I brought you your lunch. Mind if I join you?
Stop! No, wait. My boys are having lunch together.
Burgers, fries, and onion rings, huh?
My boys are having lunch together. Wait. This is a moment. Chat. This is a moment. These are my boys. These are my favorite characters in all of Code Steel so far, and like they're having lunch together despite their differences right now. I'm just gonna. I've ascended. I've ascended.
I was expecting something more fancy like I had last night.
Man, I'm so happy.
Oh, that kind of food more your thing? Okay then, give me a minute while I go ask the chef to whip something up.
No, this is fine. The burger looks delicious.
Cool. Alright, dig in.
They're eating together.
This tastes kind of different from a normal burger. Oh, no wonder. It's got whitefish in it.
And they're eating fish? My favorite food? Boys, listen. I would like to join you both for some whitefish. Let me join, please.
Yeah, they're called fish burgers.
Oh, give me!
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Give me it.
Yeah, the tartar sauce makes for an unusual extra flavoring too.
My boys are hanging out together. I cannot. This is literally my life. Shut up, Red!
I like this way more than the food I had last night, to be honest.
Well, glad to hear it.
No.
Guess it was worth putting my cooking skills to the test after all.
Crow can cook? Oh my god, he's handsome, he's cool, he can cook, he likes white fish. I'm deceased. I'm dead. No. And they're eating together. I ship. Give me my boys.
You made this?
Was my first time cooking in a while, too. Sharon could probably do better, though. But I wanted to give it a shot anyway. This stuff was like soul food back in
Boys
childhood.
cooking are like my kryptonite. If you can cook, man, I will love you forever.
Oh.
I love food that much.
To think, all the time we spent searching for the leader of the Imperial Liberation Front, and he was right under our noses.
Okay, listen, stop. You didn't have to show me the scene again.
Crow Armbrust from the Jirai SEZ.
I cannot believe you're showing me what happened.
Oh, yeah, Vita was using some weird thing of hers to let you see what was going on, wasn't she? So I guess you saw what happened there.
Yes, I did, and I didn't like that you betrayed me.
Yeah.
Excuse you! What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you to gifting a sub to Edge. Oh god, Edge is gonna come in here one time and be like, Kitty is shrimping. She needs to leave. Get out of here with your gift sub. No, but thank you for the gift sub. My god.
Jirai was that special economic zone in the
No
Northwest
more.
you guys went to during our
Stay
August
in your
trip
lane.
too.
We didn't run into anything like that in the Jirai Special Economic Zone. Though, I guess that makes sense seeing as it's under the direct control of the Imperial government and not a noble.
I seem to recall that it was annexed 8 years ago. Is that right?
Do not give him a sub. Don't do it. Yeah, I did. You got a problem with it? I'm the streamer.
So you ended up going back to your old hometown then?
Yeah, by pure coincidence.
How'd it go?
It's changed a lot since I was last there, so it was kind of surreal being back again. But it was nostalgic in its own way, too.
It's been bugging me for a long time now. What could have made you want to join a group of terrorists like the Imperial Liberation Front?
I feel like he didn't join. I feel like he made them.
What was it that made you hate Chancellor Osborne that much? Enough to take his life?
Wait, did he actually fucking die? No shot.
Tell me, Crow, please. I want to know what it was that made you who you are now. What kind of place Jirai was, how you lived there, and what you were doing before you entered the academy and met Toa, Angelica, and George.
Where's the fun in prying into a guy's past?
Because I love you and I want to know everything about my beloved husband.
Save all that talk for your number one in class.
You are my number one. You're always my number one. What are you talking about? Shut up.
Who's the lucky girl anyway? Elisa? Laura? Emma? Fee?
It's Emma, but you're my number one. You're always gonna be my number one in Code Steel. No one will ever fucking take your place.
And don't tell me it's Milliam, because, you know,
I'm serious, Crow. I really want to know. Think of telling me your past as paying off the interest you owe on that 50 Mira.
We're still on about the 50 Mira?
Because until I know, until we know, we won't be able to move forward.
You're really serious.
Yeah, he is.
Crow?
I'm learning about his past. Spencer, stop it! Why are you like this? I can't. Fine. Yeah, don't give Red a sub. Leave Red alone. Red is fine. Red doesn't need nothing. And you don't need to give him anything. Do not give him a sub. No gifting sub to my channel, Cap.
My past really isn't that big of a deal, you know. It's got nothing on yours, that's for sure. If you find yourself thinking that's all when I'm done, well, I warned you. So, you really want to know?
Yeah. Nothing you say will change my mind. Please, tell me.
All right, you win. Like I said, it's just your run-of-the-mill sob story. Pick up any history textbook and you'll probably find a dozen others just like it. It's the kind of story that's so common no one bothers to remember it, like it never even happened. Back in those days, Jirai was known as Jirai City. It was a city-state off the coast of northwest Zemuria that prospered through maritime trade with West Erebonia, North Ambria, and Remiferia. It had a population of around 150,000 people, so it wasn't exactly a big place or anything. Because of that, the surrounding nations left it alone and let us live out our days in peace. We were pretty fortunate, all things considered. Until about 20 years ago. That was when the North Ambrian disaster struck, and much of the Principality of Northumbria was turned to salt. And as a result, trade on the northwest shore was reduced to virtually nothing. Day after day, Jiraiya's prosperity started to fade away.
Yeah.
Still, it wasn't all bad. We had our fishing, our historic landmarks, our septium mines. We could make use of those to get trade going again, both to keep our state running and to help out Northumbria. In fact, the one who advocated that approach was the mayor, my grandfather. He was the last mayor Jiraiya City ever had.
Is that Crow's a child? No, I have to wait 5 minutes.
He was a stubborn old bastard, but he had this wry sense of humor, and was well loved by everyone. I lost my mom and dad early, so he was also my only living relative.
Aww.
He taught me just about everything a guy could know. He was like a mom, dad, and your old master rolled into one, I guess. Anyway, fast forward to 10 years ago. Out of nowhere, we received this proposal from the Erebonian government.
Who did it? Who did it? I can't believe you. I'm learning about my boy's past, and you're gifting a sub to people. How fucking dare you? But also, thank you for gifting a sub to Red Fang 23 Fang. I mean, Red 23 Fang. Wow, Kitty can read. Red, enjoy your sub badge and your emotes, and I hope you enjoy being a sub to, Kitty channel.
They said they wanted to extend a railway line from Heimdall all the way to Jiraiya. We relied on the sea for trade before, but there wasn't any reason to believe we couldn't benefit from being connected to Heimdall by rail. The proposal drew overwhelming support from the city's council, and as a result, my grandfather was forced to accept.
Aww.
Within a year, the city had all of its old life back and then some. The streets were more bustling than ever. But keep in mind, this was a result of huge amounts of imperial capital flowing into the city. Land and buildings we once treasured were bought up left and right. Everything became a target for investment. People only cared about making money.
Oof. Like rich people are.
Something similar supposedly happened in Crossbell too, but unlike there, no opposition existed in Jiraiya. My grandfather sensed something was off, and he tried what he could to get the situation under control. Then one day, someone blew up the railway line leading to Jiraiya.
Oof.
Everyone demanded that it be repaired as quickly as possible. Everyone except the Imperial government.
But why? Aren't they the reasons why the railway was built?
Instead, they panned our national security arrangements for being insufficient and threatened to withdraw.
You're not allowed to gift any more subs, sir.
The city was left in an uproar like we'd never seen. Shares plummeted, and with no one able to ascertain the culprit's identity, chaos reigned. That was when he showed up. Chancellor Gileath Osborne, in his third year as representative of the Imperial government, personally came to Jiraiya.
No, you've only done 3 or 2. You've only done 2. I don't think you've done. Yeah, you've only done 2. I think.
We then received a second proposal.
The restoration of the railway and its future security will be seen to by the Imperial Army. In return for our continued assistance in safekeeping, Jiraiya will come under the wing of our glorious empire and attain even greater prosperity as a special economic zone.
The timing was too good to be true, really.
Oh, right. Oh, I guess.
Realizing this, my grandfather staunchly opposed the idea. He tried everything he could to convince the city's council to reject the offer. Unfortunately, once you taste the sweet fruit of prosperity, it's hard to want to go back.
Yeah, I bet.
The council, made up of influential merchants and all their greed, jumped at the offer.
Of course they did.
And tempted by the elimination of customs, together with the tax breaks from being an SEZ, many of the citizens did too. And during all that, they'd conveniently found a suspect behind the railway incident. My grandfather.
The fuck? But... Wow. Okay, there's two what the fuck moments. One, what the fuck, Ghost? How could you? Thanks for gifting a sub to... Wait, that was Red? Red! What the hell? Red! Stop! Not you too! Oh my god, stop it. Okay. Y'all are insane. Stop. Anyway. Spencer, enjoy your sub badges and your sub emotes. Welcome to the Fairy Tale Guild. Also, the second what the fuck is his grandfather literally has been trying to help these people. Why on earth did they just randomly just find... Oh, hey, let's blame this man. Let's blame this man. Like, why? He's been such a nice, kind fellow.
He loved Jirai more than anyone, and up till then, its people loved him too.
That's so unfortunate, and that's such bullshit.
And yet, virtually overnight, he found himself facing the wrath of both the city's council and the citizens alike.
So let me guess, Osborn literally blamed him.
Left with no choice, he resigned from his position as mayor, and Jirai formally became part of the Empire. Both of these things happened on the same exact day.
Y'all really tried to get a hype train going. Thank God it didn't happen. Thank God. I would have had to scream.
That was 8 years ago. Naturally, everyone knew my grandfather wasn't the one who did it. They knew who was really responsible.
It was Chancellor Osborn.
They just turned a blind eye to the truth. See? I warned you. Just your run of the...
Y'all didn't get the hype train going. It's gone. It's gone. Haha. No, you can't. Go away.
I don't know what to say, Crow.
Oh, I can understand why Crow did what he did then. I would have done it too.
What happened to him after that? Your grandfather.
One day, he just up and died.
Aww.
Once he resigned, the whole affair with the railway getting blown up was all but forgotten. He lived comfortably in retirement for about half a year, fell ill, and that was that.
Crow.
He just lost the will to go on, I guess. Like I said, he was the only family I had.
Crow!
I mean, I had plenty of friends even then, but I chose to leave it all behind. I was 13 at the time.
Oh.
I wandered the land, doing whatever I had to get by. That was when I met old Cayenne, who happily indulged my hatred for the Chancellor. And with his financial backing, I went out with the goal to find others who were just like me. That was the beginning of the Imperial Liberation Front.
I literally called it. I said he was the person that started it. Literally. Also, Ghost, you're not allowed to do that. Don't do it.
Gideon, Scarlet, and Vulcan were among those I recruited. I'd also met Vita then. I only knew her as the woman who would often come to see Cayenne. She guided me to a place below the city of Ordis, and there slept the Azure Knight Ordine.
I'm kind of scared now. I don't know what Ghost is gonna do, and it worries me.
One after another, I overcame the same trials you did with your friends, but alone. And once I'd proven myself worthy, Ordine accepted me as his awakener. That was 3 years ago. I was 16.
He's literally done all this shit on his own.
My preparations complete, I concealed my background and enrolled in a military academy near the capital. Everything I did for the sole purpose of taking the Chancellor's head.
What, Ghost? I'm scared.
Come on now, what's with the face?
Because he understands.
You look sadder about all this than I do.
Yeah, I guess.
I did what? What are you doing? I'm scared. I'm low-key scared. Don't do nothing. No. Oh my god, why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why? Thank you for gifting a sub. What are you doing? The both of you, what are you doing? What are you both doing? What are you both doing? Stop! No. Thanks for gifting a sub to Aura, and thank you, Red, for gifting a sub to my friend Greedy. Stop. No more.
I'm not trying to tell you the Chancellor was evil or anything.
But I can tell he was evil though, Crow.
What?
Still, there's no denying that he managed to outwit my grandfather.
Thank you for gifting a sub to Zach. Stop. What are you doing? You almost got a hype. Stop. You almost got a hype train. Stop this.
And he may have lost, but Pop's always loved a good gamble. It's thanks to him that I'm pretty good at chess, card games, that kind of stuff.
No. Red be done.
I'd say it's fairly normal for a student to want to avenge his master's defeat, wouldn't you?
No more, Red. Red, stop it.
Maybe.
Red and
At the end
Ghost.
of the day,
Stop
there's
it.
no denying this country has problems, and the Chancellor's methods were making them worse.
Oh, for sure. 100%, Crow. 100%.
I studied those problems, worked out how to use the situation to my advantage, and then won the game with an all-or-nothing gamble.
I'm like emotional distress from two things. I'm emotionally distressed.
But when you think of how peaceful Jirai is now, I'd say I've got a duty to clear up the mess left behind by my game too, which means ending this war and restoring peace.
Stop it! What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! Don't actually give me my first hype train. Don't do that. I will cry. I will actually cry. I will cry tears.
So it's only when that's done that my game is truly over. I don't want whatever your decision is to be influenced by my past, okay? Like Rufus said, you need to think long and hard about what it is you're fighting for. For you, more than anyone else.
Wait! What are you? Wait, what are you? What are you? Wait, why are you? Wait, why are you gifting 5 subs? I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna drink my water. I'm gonna drink my water now. I'm gonna let all these subs go by. You're done now. No more. Spencer! Spencer! No! You got me to level... I'm at a level 3 hype train. I've had a level 3 hype train my entire life. What do I do with myself? That is the first time that's ever happened. I'm going to cry. I'm going to legitimately cry. Oh my god. I don't have words other to say thank you. No, legitimately, 100% honestly, I'm gonna put it out there. I've never actually had a hype train before. Ever since I got affiliated. Ever since it got put into Twitch. I've never once in my life. What are you doing? Okay. What the heck? I should read off all these subs y'all got. What the? Oh! What the heck? What the legitimate heck? You got it's level 4? It's level 4? Oh. Oh my god. I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm doing it legitimately tomorrow. Don't. What even? What are you doing? I can't. I'm sorry, Crow. Crow. This is the first time I'm not admiring Crow. Are we done? I think we're done. I think I can start thinking now. I think it's done. Okay. So first of all, I think I already said thank you to gifting a sub to Zach. But Red, thank you for gifting a sub to Tilt. Ghost, thank you for giving a sub to my wifey Angel. Thank you for giving a sub to my sis Witchy. Thanks for gifting a sub to Iron True, Zach, Futaba, and Space. Thank you, Red, for the 1 bit. Spencer, thank you for gifting a sub to Kippy. Oh my god, that's a gamer right there. That's a Kippy gamer. How many bits are these? That's 200, 300. That's 500 bits. What the fuck? Thank you for the 500 bits. You gave another 500. What the fuck? And I read thank you for the 500 bits. No! Stop! Stop! No more. It's at level 4. You guys gave me an accomplishment. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Woo! How much is that? Is that I have never heard that alert before. No. I have no words to say, but thank you. I did never imagine I would ever get to a level 5 hype train in my life. Oh my god. Thank you tremendously. Like, seriously. That's never happened. You're all amazing, wonderful people, but God, you didn't have to do it. You really did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. Thank you for gifting a sub to Takada. Thank you for giving a sub to Takada. Greenie, you're the best. Greenie, you're such a cool person. You know that? Like, I hope you know, Greenie, I hope you know you're loved. Because you are an amazing human being. If anyone tells you you're not, I will fight them. I will fight them to death over how great you are. Okay, you are truly an amazing human being. Oh, it's buffering? Oh, I hope it's not me. I hope it's not me. It's how... Also, can we talk about how fitting I'm pausing the game at a Crow, Green looking at each other? My husband's both staring at each other. No, thank you, Greenie, for being my friend. Spencer, thank you for being my friend. Ghost, thank you for being my friend. Red, thank you. Red, I've known you most of my teenage life. So, like, do I even have to say thank you at this point? You know me. I've known you, what? I'm pretty sure I've known you since I was 16. In my life. I'm pretty sure I've known you since I've been 16. And I know we've had our issues, ups and downs, whatever, but God, it's good to see you. And I hope your life turns into one of the greatest things ever, and you kick butt. And Spencer, you already know how I need to tell you things. Spencer, you are literally the person that got me into Pokemon Unite. Okay? You got me into Unite. You've been such a good friend to me over this past year. You've hung out with me like I appreciate you. I know you don't appreciate you, and I know I joke about how I don't appreciate myself, but I know I appreciate you. You are literally one of the best people I know. And I think that I'm thankful that me joining Andy's community fully has let me find more amazing people. I'm thankful that Twitch allowed me to meet more amazing people, because I generally could not live my life without Twitch. I could not. Y'all really got it to level 5. I cannot believe you did this. I can't believe you've done this. I cannot believe you've done this. Like, I cannot believe. What is that? Thank you for the 50 bits, Ghost. The heck? Oh, I forgot I changed that alert. Oops. Did you do another 50? You did 20, okay. I love that. I generally love that alert. I cannot believe this tonight. I cannot, tonight, this afternoon. Brain. Thank y'all for getting a level 4 hype, like you guys did it! Choo-choo! Oh my god! Look, you did it! You guys just are amazing. Thank you. Truly so much for that. That was legitimately my first ever hype trade. So, thank you for letting me experience that. Even, like, it's never, like, asked. But thank you again for it. I appreciate you. All of you.
Yeah, but Crow.
Anyway, I think I've stuck around here for long enough.
Is it because I avoided you, Crow?
You're gonna be treated as a visitor. Well, sort of. It's about time for the higher-ups to head back to Heimdall, so go ahead and pass the time however you want.
However I want? What else can I even do here?
Exactly. Oh, Crow. Ha! Ghost, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Unite. How have I been? I've been good. My sleep schedule's been a little weird because I would wake up early. But, like, okay, so, like, yesterday makes sense why, because my mom needed me. Because she hurt her ankle over the weekend and her knee. So I've been, like, high alert on, like, I have my phone next to me, she texts me. So, I've been, like, waking up early. I like, it's either an embracement or just, not acceptance or an embracing. Because, like, I want to fix it, but I don't know what the right waking up needs to be. Do I just, you know, casually wake up at, like, 9, 10 o'clock now, and I go to bed early? Or, like, what? Like, it's like hit or miss. It's like hit or miss. What do I do? But other than that, it's been fine. I was been trying to work on my YouTube. And it's been a little frustrating here or there because last week, besides with all the political things in the world, I felt that, like, content-wise, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Like, I'm trying to edit, but I don't know if it's successful or working. So, like, last week was a pity Kitty. Kitty was in so much negative about herself about wanting to push content that, like, I don't know. So, this week I'm trying to go into it with a fresh mind. Like, I'm trying my best, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, you know, that's basically how I am. Sorry, Greenie. I went like a little tangent. I went on a tangent. Don't listen to Spencer. Spencer's only saying that because I'm addicted to Pokemon Unite. But yes, I am trying to reach rank. Well, right now my current goal for Unite is to reach 600. But my entire goal through the season 4 is to reach 1800. If y'all need my Switch thing, hold up. I have it. I'm gonna put my Switch friend code in chat. And Spencer, I don't know if you're still here, but if you want to add this command for my Switch, you can. But how are you, Greenie? Are you doing okay? That's fine, Greenie. I can just DM you it to you later. Alright, back to Code Steel. I've been literally neglecting Code Steel because of what happened.
There'll be no guards outside your room, so if you want to try and escape, be my guest. Just keep in mind that some members of Ouroboros and Zephyr are on board too. Not to mention me, Scarlet, and Vulcan.
Greenie, no! No! Oh, I thought you were. Oh. I thought I was gonna give you permission if you needed something. It is. It's this, Spencer. Do it like that. Yeah. Nightbot, please. He did it right. Nightbot, please.
So if you're up for a gamble of your own, get ready to take all of us on.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah, one more thing. There's this real cute visitor in the guest of honors room on the 2nd floor.
Oh? There you go. It's so slow.
I think she'd perk right up if she saw you. So why not go pay her a visit?
Oh?
Just don't go making your girl jealous, okay?
What girl? Crow, come back!
I wonder who he means. He said she's in the guest of honors room. Well, I can't waste much time here. I told everyone I'd definitely come back soon. Right now, I need to gather as much information as I can.
Okay.
I can make my choice after that. At least then, it'll be an informed one.
So we learned a lot about my baby Crow. Interesting. Interesting.
I can sense someone inside.
Huh? It's open. Come on in.
That sounds like...
Isn't that one of
Excuse me.
Fee's, like, companions? it's you. Vulcan.
Oh, it's you.
Same here.
You finished talking with C?
His name's Crow.
His name's Crow.
We
Let's
had
see.
the same time.
And he's never going to be anything else for me.
I ship it.
Oh, I know his real name.
Okay, Greenie. Have a good lurk.
To us, he's always gonna be C. That's our leader. He might be young, but each and every one of us look up to him and respect him. Anyway, take a seat. You got a whole lot of questions, I bet.
Does you asking that mean you're willing to answer them?
Depends on the questions.
Yeah, Red. Actually, Spencer can tell you, but like, I want my wish anyway is I would love to try to play Unite competitively and see how I do, but I'm also bad at looking up tournaments for my team, so.
Just out of curiosity.
Spencer's
how
on
many
one of
members
my
does the
team.
Imperial Liberation Front have left? I know the explosion back in the mine was staged, obviously.
Sure was. Anyway, 10, give or take. We lost most of our members as soon as the war started kicking into gear.
Oh. Is that because the group's primary objective had been fulfilled?
Basically, yeah. We all came from different backgrounds, but the one thing we had in common was that we hated that bastard's guts. So after he'd kicked it, most of the guys didn't really have any reason for sticking around. Can't say I blame them for calling it quits.
Crow said that seeing this war through to its end was the last part of his game. Are the members who haven't left sticking around for similar reasons?
Interesting question. Can't speak for the others, but me, I don't really care how this war goes.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm a former Jaeger who can hold his own in a fight. I've always lived for war. And teaching those dumbasses in the provincial armies how to pilot soldats is a job worth doing, even if it's a pain. If we disband, I'll find myself something else to do.
I see. I can't defend the assassination of the Chancellor or what you did near Trista. But I'd be happy if you chose to disband at least.
You're a funny kid.
Yeah.
Being oddly nice to us after all the shit we caused, don't you think?
The cycle of hatred's gone on for long enough. Crimes you've committed will never vanish, but no one wants this war to go on longer than it has to. It's not as though you guys want war, do you?
That's enough of the niceties. If you've got time to worry about us, use it to worry about yourself. Whether you choose to side with the Alliance or go against them, you've got a tough road ahead, whether you like it or not. Make sure to think long and hard before you decide. And if we end up as enemies again, show me what you got. On the battlefield, I mean.
Excuse me.
Interesting.
Think I might have been too harsh on the kid. Still... yeah. He's probably perfect for the job.
Ooh. Job for what?
He saw right through me. He's not wrong, though. I should be worrying about myself right now.
Yeah, Red! I agree. Let's play some Unite sometime.
He seemed kind of different, though. Like he'd lost his
Have a
spark.
good rest of your day. Thank you again for the gift subs. You did not have to do that. I appreciate you. I wish I had you guys on Twitter so I could thank you all on Twitter, but I'll just like tag your names in it. And I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put it on the Discord. Oh, Mario Kart? Yeah.
His sole objective in life seemed to be to get revenge for his old Jaeger Corps killed by Osborn. I Maybe he's just not sure what to do with himself now that he's done just that?
I don't play Mario Kart by myself in general. I haven't touched Mario Kart unless it's with friends, so it's not you. It's not really you, Spencer. It's just me not knowing really what.
I can sense someone inside. And judging by the fact that V is in the next room.
Come on in if you like.
Oh, it's S.
Excuse me.
AKA Scarlet.
Hello there, love. I'd heard you came on board yesterday, so I did wonder whether we would run into one another at some point.
Hello, Scarlet. Last time we spoke was a month and a half ago near Trista, I think.
Quite a memorable day for both of us, wasn't it?
Yeah, I nearly kicked your ass and I almost killed you.
There's no need to stand over there. Come and have a seat. I'll pour us some tea.
You really don't have to. Well, I guess there's no harm in chatting for a bit.
Yes, this is Scarlet, aka known as S.
These tea leaves really are wonderful, aren't they? Only the best for the airship of Erebonia's most powerful noble, I suppose.
I have to admit, the fragrance is like no tea I've ever had before. You're right, though. It makes sense if it's something Duke Cayenne personally chose.
Oh? I was under the impression that your family is a part of the nobility, too. Your father is a baron, isn't he?
He might be a noble, but generally barons aren't all that wealthy. We live a relatively modest lifestyle.
Oh, really? I wouldn't have thought it before, but maybe my family was actually more well off than yours.
And Scarlet, I heard she lost her old hometown when he went and built a railway through it.
Oh, right.
What kind of family did you come from then?
Oh, they weren't nobles, if that's what you're wondering. They were just relatively wealthy.
Okay, Ghost, you have a good rest of your night. Words cannot begin to explain thank you. So, thank you again for all the gift subs and the goodies. And you have yourself a great night.
We were almost local celebrities in a way.
Oh, I see.
You're wondering how someone like me became a terrorist? It's written all over your face.
Well, I can't deny that I'm curious. I heard that you lost your hometown because Osborn built a railway through it.
Oh, did C tell you? No, I suppose it must have been V. He never was one to keep quiet about things.
Yes, thank you, but you're not allowed to ever do it again now. You're good, you're solid, you did something that I've never got to experience.
So, I mean, what happened?
I wish I could have screenshotted it, to be honest. But I'll just go through the VOD and screenshot it, but really though, that's a moment. That's a moment though that I will highlight forever now. Thank you very much.
It's not as if knowing would somehow allow you to change things.
I suppose.
You're so adorable, Reen. Now I know why C took a liking to you.
He is adorable.
What do you say? How about you come and fight with me and the other big girls and boys? It'll be fun, I promise.
Please, stop teasing me. Anyway, thank you for the tea. It wasn't just made with high-quality leaves. It was brewed exceptionally, too.
You're very welcome.
Oh, actually, I may as well ask while I have the chance. Where did you learn how to use that weapon of yours anyway? It's pretty unique.
Oh, that? I suppose it can't hurt to tell you. The holy city of Arteria.
The Arteria? Where the high seat of the Septian Church is?
I actually might, like, depending on... Okay, so, like, I have to talk to my sis about it, but depending on how Thursday goes, I might do State of Play and Pokemon Unite that day, to be honest. But I have to see how she feels first, because we're supposed to watch the Kardashians. But if that's not happening, then I will most likely stream the State of Play, then play some Pokemon Unite for the rest of the night.
That's the one. It's called a Templar sword, and it's a traditional weapon in the church. A few years ago, I was studying to be a sister and was trained in how to use it there.
Surely you must be talking about some other church, right? You're telling me there are sisters in the Septian Church who use weapons like that?
There are more things in this world you don't know than you could possibly imagine.
Well, I'll probably play some ranked,
Well,
so...
it doesn't matter much now.
If anyone's down to do some ranked on Thursday, if it's a possibility, I'll let y'all know. But if anyone wants to run ranked on Thursday, I'm totally down, because I'm really trying to push that goal. I like standard, and I want to do the new Ketchum mode as well, but I really, really want to get that rank up.
Oh?
I'm determined to get as far as I can
That's all I'm
before the
telling
end
you
of
for now.
Season 4. He can't join that? Boo.
I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has
Again,
its
I'll
own
let you
charms,
know.
I suppose.
Because State of Play starts at 5 p.m. my time. So I'll probably go live an hour before to just chill or something. I don't know yet. It literally depends on if my sister wants to watch the Kardashians with me. Because I know she starts her job soon. Then we gotta get Red to the next one.
She ended up being a lot friendlier than I expected her to be. I wonder how much of what she was saying about being a sister was true. She seemed to really hate the Chancellor. I wonder what she intends to do now that he's gone.
Okay, alright. Oh god, it's this man.
Good day to you, Reen Schwarzer.
Well, I'm a Pikachu main, so I'm not. I'm the best. I'm not. Okay, I lied. I'm not one of the best laners, but I'm definitely a good laner. If you lane with me, I will. I'm sane.
What the? You're the Phantom Thief. You sure look comfortable. What are you doing here?
Ha ha! Why wouldn't I be? I'm as much a guest on this ship as you are. And who would deny themselves the pleasure of a ship so beautiful?
Ah, shut up.
The furnishings are immaculate. The food and wine are positively sumptuous. And I am of the firm belief that it's wasteful not to take advantage of the opportunities life presents you.
Oh my god, Ghost, you and Spencer will get along because you're both sisters. Machamp, right? Machamp.
Ah, and speaking of opportunities, don't just stand there. Take a seat and join me in having a drink.
We just had tea.
You've been blessed with the rare chance to sit and chat one-on-one with the most beloved thief of our time.
I can't believe that's how you describe yourself. Well,
Oh, Garchomp?
I'll
Oh.
have a drink.
Oh. I got Pokemons mixed up. I'm stupid. Garchomp is bae. Sure.
Nothing alcoholic, though.
Rini just had tea. You just had tea.
Funny. I didn't realize you'd met Prince Olivert.
Ha! Indeed. There are few even among royals whose palate is so refined as his. Between our shared love of beauty and fundamental difference of opinion on the nature of love...
That's a good mindset. I'm trying to start playing people that I can do. Like, I'm trying to be a defender if I'm not an attacker. I don't know if I can ever be a tank, though.
He forever remains an endless source of entertainment for me.
Spencer, he's underaged. He's
I
like,
suddenly feel very sorry for him.
he's not allowed to drink yet. Maybe in 3 he probably is.
What happened down in Liberl sounds pretty amazing, though. I'd heard there were problems with orbital technology in southern Erebonia at the time, but I had no idea that was why.
Ha ha! That magnificent floating city was quite the sight to behold, let me tell you. Oh, how I wish I could have shown it to you.
Oh my god, you're a green at main. Kappa. You know what, Spencer? How about you drink then? Don't come for my boy.
It would have changed your view of the world completely.
It really does sound amazing. Wait, why am I sitting here having a friendly discussion with a wanted criminal?
Oh.
He has so many interesting and unusual stories, I got completely caught up listening to them.
Ha ha! A thief of my caliber can steal much more than objects, Rean. There, I was able to steal much of your time and your interest.
Spencer, I fell asleep last night, so I don't know how much you drank.
Perhaps I stole your heart as well?
No, his heart belongs to me.
Rest assured that did not happen. Your stories were interesting, though, I'll admit. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know where Prince Olivert is now, would you? Last I checked, he wasn't actively fighting against the Alliance.
Ha ha! I imagined Duke Cayenne would welcome a man like the Prince with open arms into the Alliance, if he so wished to join. To my knowledge, he was always wary of the Chancellor himself.
Okay, let's be honest here. The Chancellor had everybody on a suspicion alert, to be honest. He literally is not the perfect man.
But I digress. I'm afraid not even I know where he is at the moment. However, I'm inclined to believe that wherever he's hiding, the Crimson Wings is there with him.
So the Courageous is missing too, then. Although the Duke's got some nerve if he expects Prince Olivert to side with him after he imprisoned the rest of the Imperial family.
But think, these kinds of things are simply what the great nobles of this country have always done. The War of the Lions, too, was brought about by numerous families of some standing, backing potential successors to the throne. Emperor Dreigels, as a late arrival to the war, was a mere exception to the rule. I wonder, does Prince Olivert think himself as the second coming of Dreigels?
One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's military academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Okay.
I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country.
I don't think he does. From what I can tell, he intends to try and end this war in a slightly different way from Dreigels.
Oh? Do tell.
Sorry, but I should be going. Thanks for all the interesting stories. They helped me work through things in my head a bit.
Ha ha! I'm pleased to hear it. I will be waiting at the edge of my seat to hear which path you choose. Join us, and you'll be warmly welcomed. Naturally, I'm fascinated by you as the Ashen Knight's pilot. But I'm even more fascinated with that brute strength of yours. I would love the chance to see the power of an ogre up close.
I doubt it's half as interesting as what you're thinking.
Yes, that's fine. Perfect. Thank you. You also got a screenshot of when it's Crow and Rean, so it's perfect.
Anyway,
I'll try to see if I can cut it down to just like to see just the chat, because I don't want to accidentally spoil anybody with Reen and Crow. So I'll probably just try to see if I can screenshot like the level 5. This is fascinating, actually, to hear these stories, to see the different side perspective of things.
Who's in here?
We got a visitor?
Come on in.
Oh, this is Fee's.
Excuse me.
This is Fee and this is Fee's friends. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Figured it was you. Sup?
Have a seat. Bourbon? I suppose not.
Is everyone just gonna offer him drinks?
Yeah, I really shouldn't. How come you guys are being so friendly, though? I mean, we're on opposing sides and all.
Why wouldn't we be? It's not like we're on a battlefield right now. We're Jaegers. Nothing unusual about us trying to cut some throats one day that's sitting in a bar with the same guys the next.
Oh my god.
Of course, if you would rather fight with us, that can be arranged.
I shall have to politely decline. For one thing, I don't think I'd stand the slightest chance of taking you two down.
Hey now, no need to be so pessimistic. Fee seems to think pretty highly of you. Have a little more faith in yourself.
At the very least, you'd be able to give us a real fight in your divine night. Not that I'd have any intention of losing even then.
The scary thing is, I'm pretty sure he's dead serious.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that looks much better.
Well,
Night.
they're used to taking out tanks. They probably have their ways.
Huh. Oh, yeah? Ranking 72nd for the year in an academy full of big shot students ain't half bad. Brings a tear to my eye to see our little Fee putting her heart into her education.
And don't forget, she was the youngest of her classmates, too. The boss was right when he said that she can do anything she puts her mind to.
You got that right. Maybe joining the gardening club will make her a bit more ladylike, too.
Wow.
Oh, who am I kidding?
She's still young. She has plenty of time to develop on that front if she so pleases.
They really seem to adore her, like two proud parents talking about their child.
Do it.
And yet... If you don't mind me asking, why did you leave Fee behind? After your boss was killed in a battle with his sworn enemy, I mean.
Oh, Fee told you about that. It sounds like you're closer to her than I thought you were.
Yeah, we're like one of the best of friends.
I trust this is simply me being paranoid. But you haven't tried making any moves on her, have you?
Yes, you're being paranoid.
No, of course not. I wouldn't dream of it. I just want to know why you'd abandon her when she obviously means so much to the two of you. She thought of you all like family. Why did you leave her all alone?
Well... We had our reasons. Let's leave it at that. I know you want to know, but you're not the one we should be telling that to.
We'll be sure to tell Fee our reasons in due time. Until then, leave the issue be.
All right, I can accept that. Still, she's our classmate. In that sense, she's like family to me, to us, too. And we feel that way about her just as strongly as you do, if not more so. I want to be perfectly clear on that.
Ooh, damn, tell him, Reen.
Fighting words right there.
Still, we'll remember you said that. Returning to the matter at hand, you're sure you haven't tried to make any moves on her?
No, I have not made moves on Fee.
Come on, spit it out.
They really are like two overprotective fathers. was hoping to get a bit more out of them about what Zephyr is up to. All we did was talk about Fee the whole time. Oh well. At least now I know that the guys in Zephyr really cared about her, so it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Having to travel to and from Crossbell like this is utterly exhausting. No, I mustn't complain. I'm doing this for the sake of my lord.
She sounds awfully familiar.
She's the girl.
Who goes there? Wait, you're the Ashen Knight's pilot.
Yeah, hi, hello. I have some questions for you.
I remember you now. You're with Ouroboros, Duvali the Swift, right?
Have you no shame? Is it perhaps normal for you to barge into a lady's room?
The door was open.
You and that Arseid are only as bad as each other, I swear. Learn your place!
Actually, I just walked through the door normally. I should have probably knocked before I came in, though. Sorry about that.
Why did you have to change your outfit?
Now that we're understood, what do you want? Have you come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side after all?
No, I came to talk to you.
Not jump to conclusions. Besides, it's not like you're working with the Alliance because you agree with what they're doing.
Oh, naturally. Lady Clotilde seems to have a purpose of her own, but for my part, I have no obligation to help the Alliance whatsoever. I'm simply cooperating because I was told doing so was necessary to the plan.
Plan? I'm not sure what she's getting at. Just so we're clear, that lord you keep mentioning isn't Vita Clotilde, is it?
No. She may be an Anguis like her, but my lord is the seventh, not the second. She is the leader of the Stahlritter, the great light which guides us. Gallant yet beautiful, proud yet merciful.
I can respect a woman that loves another woman.
She's the strongest knight of all, and oh, she's simply divine.
I love it. I ship it. Lesbian.
Well, you've made it clear how great you think she is. So the head of the Stahlritter is also a woman?
She certainly is. And if you must know, 100 swordsmen of your strength couldn't hope to equal her. No, 1,000, even 10,000 of you wouldn't be able to so much as scratch her.
Okay, I get it. She's strong. Still, if she's a woman who could be described as the strongest knight of all, Laura already noticed the similarity between the Eisenritter and Stahlritter, but she really does sound like Saint Sandlot.
I see I've got you thinking. Incidentally, I may have already mentioned her title, but one can never share my lord's glory too many times.
No, you didn't find me in this game. Again, I love women, but like, I'm not this much of a fangirl of her. Listen! I strip respectfully.
The Steel Maiden.
The Steel Maiden, huh?
And with that, I believe that's enough idle chatter. If you didn't come to tell me that you'll be fighting on our side, then we remain enemies.
Oh god, I don't like you.
As such, we shouldn't be standing here being friendly with one another.
You're the only one that's not friendly towards me so far.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Sorry for bothering you. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to ask. You're not an enforcer like Blue Blanc or Sharon, right? Is there any reason for that?
You just had to ask. Enforcers are selected by the Society's leader, the Grandmaster. And in order to be selected as one and given a number, that person needs to be burdened by some kind of darkness.
So Kingdom Hearts.
But just so we're clear, there is no correlation between having a number and one's strength, alright? I'm quite strong.
Yeah, but I kicked your ass, so therefore I'm stronger than you.
I didn't say you weren't, but it makes perfect sense. you don't strike me as someone who's carrying any kind of darkness with you.
Darkness.
You're refreshingly sincere. Like someone who hates anything that strays from the path of righteousness.
I'll thank you not to spout such nauseating drivel in my presence.
He gave you a compliment. Oh god.
Now get the hell out of my room!
What a tsundere. He literally gave you a compliment. Why do you have to be such a tsundere about it? Oh my god.
I'm really curious about the Steel Maiden. Could she really have some connection with the Lance Maiden? Perhaps even with the woman who helped us during our August field study.
Shut the fuck up, Spencer. You know what you're talking about. I'm not a tsundere, you stupid.
Huh? I think I can sense someone inside. Given the circumstances, I imagine it must be one of the people who fought us in Ymir. Huh? It's open. It's empty. Weird. I could have sworn I sensed someone in here.
Oh? Oh, I know who that is.
Oh.
It's Rabbit. Yep, it's Black Rabbit.
Looking at her lying down like this, she really is just a child.
She's literally Milliam's best friend.
Maybe 12 or 13? Somewhere close to Milliam's age. How did a kid like this end up fighting with the Alliance?
Who are you? Who's calling me?
Is she talking in her sleep?
Situation assessed. Location is a room inside the guest area of the Pentagrul. 9 hours have passed since initial loss of consciousness.
Guess she's sleeping comfortably enough here. Then again, she needs it at her age. She's got plenty of growing left.
Yep.
Wait.
Huh?
Good morning?
Rean Schwarzer, why are you here?
Well, we didn't know you were sleeping and he just walked in.
Unless my memories have been tampered with, I believe this room was solely allocated to me.
Oh, it was. Sorry. If I'd known you were sleeping, I wouldn't have come in here.
So you're an intruder then?
No.
Clown Soleus.
No, it was just an innocent mistake. Whoa, can we at least talk about this?
No mercy for trespassers. So you claim to have no inappropriate motives for sneaking into this room?
No, he didn't.
Not claim, I really didn't.
But once you walked in, you fell victim to temptation and chose to act in accordance to your desires.
No, he did not. That's actual disgusting. You are literally a 13-year-old child.
No, I didn't. How many times do I have to explain what happened before you'll believe me?
I was making a joke. Had you any intention of harming me, Clown Soleus would have attacked you. That he didn't proves your innocence.
Oh, well, what the fuck?
Oh, right. Then what was all that for? Oh, whatever. I suppose it's my own fault for coming in without permission. Anyway, I've cleared my name. I'll see you some other time, probably.
If that's what you want to do, you didn't come to ask me anything then?
Well, no. Honestly, I didn't even know you were in here. I do have a lot I'd like to ask you, though. And just as much I'd like to say to you. Okay, if you're offering, what are your reasons for helping the Alliance? Why do you have a puppet just like Milliam's? Just who are you?
The answer to your first question is, I was ordered to do so. As all information regarding Clown Soleus is confidential, I am unable to answer your second question. And as for the last one, I am unable to fully comprehend the depth of your question.
Oh, forget it. You abducted my sister and the princess. Whether you were ordered to or not doesn't change that. And it's not something I think I can forgive. See you around. Sorry, that was probably too harsh. I can't pretend to know anything about your circumstances, but I do know that you didn't abduct them of your own free will. Anyway, with that said, I'll be going. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk again sometime.
The Black Workshop.
What?
What?
That's the name of the place I belong to.
Nah.
It was they who loaned me to the Noble Alliance. Unless you choose to join the Alliance, that is the most I'm able to disclose to you.
The name doesn't ring any bells. And loaned? That makes it sound like... I suppose it's none of my business.
Head pass!
Thanks for telling me. I'll be sure to remember that name.
I can't see doing so holding any real purpose for you. Incidentally, did you have any untoward motives behind what you just did?
No, he literally only gave you a head pat. Calm down!
No, I did not. The Black Workshop? Loaned? Sounds like stuff worth remembering. I can sense someone inside.
Oh, that's McBurn.
Huh?
Yep. Yo, what's up?
Oh, it's you.
Hi. How you doing?
Forgot you were staying here too.
Yeah. What was that? It's gone now anyway. Maybe it was just my imagination.
No, I'm pretty sure he has almost the same similar rage ability as you do.
So what's up?
He fell to the bit before we were gonna battle, and then a dick showed up.
I couldn't give a damn whether you joined the Alliance or not, to be honest.
Oh, I figured.
Oh, I didn't come here for any specific reason.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Could I sit and talk to you for a while?
What a pain in the ass.
You literally have bond energy still.
So, what do you want to ask?
When we ran into each other back near Bereahard, you asked a weird question. Something about being mixed?
Oh, that?
I didn't have the chance to figure out what that meant at the time. But what did you mean?
Don't know if I can even explain that one. It's just something you feel. What we've got mixed into us is obviously different in strength and nature. It's kind of hard to put into words.
Yeah, seems that way. I know you're not trying to confuse me on purpose, but I really can't wrap my head around what you're saying.
Just watch.
Huh?
There's no trick to it. I'm not using an ornament, it's not magic. And I'm not using an artifact either. I just will fire to appear, and it does.
So it's just a totally unnatural ability?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Something that just gives you results, without the processes you'd usually have to go through to obtain them. You've got one too, right?
Yes, he probably does.
Well, true. That power of mine wasn't something I gained from training. I don't even know where the power itself is coming from.
It's the same kind of thing. People who can do things like that usually have something mixed into them. Something foreign, unnatural, mixed into their body itself. Different to the church's stigmas. Looks like a pretty small part of it in your case, though.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's so afraid of it.
There, huh? Anyway, I couldn't tell you how, where, or why whatever it is got mixed into you. Sure you've got more questions, but sorry. I can't answer them.
No, it's okay. You've answered enough already.
That's probably why his thing reacted the way he did towards his door.
I feel like I understand myself a little better now, actually.
Good for you, I guess.
No.
So, we done now?
Wow, okay. McBurn, please.
Yeah, thanks for your time.
I actually really like McBurn, though. He's probably one of my favorites so far.
So how much of you is unnatural?
He's not Crow level low, but he's definitely up there as one of my favorites so far. I love his design.
All of me.
Oh.
His circumstances seem very different from mine. Guess all I can do is remember what he said. Maybe there will come a time when it'll all make sense. I'm sure one day I'll find out what this power of mine is. What the story behind me being given this power as a kid is. One day.
This is very interesting so far. Learning things. Who's left? Is that it? Oh, I can't go out that way. Interesting. Like, they're all bad people, but they all have different goals that they're doing. And it's not like they want to kill or hurt people to kill. Like, don't get me wrong, they're still bad people, but like they're not all, like not most of them are tending to do harm because it's fun. They all have their different
This should be the guest of
agendas.
honor's room. Time to see who's inside.
Yes? Who is it? Please come in.
That sounds like... Excuse me.
I wonder who it is. Alphen! You're okay!
I had a feeling it was you, but I didn't dare to hope.
It's fine, come give us a hug.
It's you.
Come here. Come here, my child.
Really you.
Come here, child.
Your Highness.
Oh, it's okay.
I mean, how did you get here? This all feels like a dream.
I'm so sorry you got put through all this bullshit because of this war.
Please don't tell me it is. I don't think my heart could handle the disappointment.
It's really me. I'm so glad you're safe.
Me too.
I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of this. If I hadn't been so weak and careless, none of this would have happened.
You mustn't apologize. Simply being able to see you again is more than I could have hoped for.
Oh.
You must have been really lonely. I'm here for you now, though. I might not be the most reliable person for the job, but I'm not going anywhere.
It's good to know she's okay, but where's
So
his
that's
sister?
what you've been doing all this time?
Where's your sister? Where's his sister?
Yeah, I was happy all of us were able to get back together again. But then yesterday, I ended up being invited onto this ship by Duke Cayenne. That's why I'm here, talking to you.
I do recall thinking things were a little noisier than usual yesterday. Now I know why. Strange as it may sound, I suppose I owe the Duke my thanks. After all, if not for his invitation, we wouldn't have been able to find each other like this.
Sorry. I wish I could say I'd snuck on board to rescue you or something. Incidentally, I hesitate to ask, but
You want to know where Elise is, right? She's not on this ship, I'm afraid.
Where is she?
I can't say for sure, but I believe she's been taken to the same place as my parents.
really?
I'm sure it isn't news to you that my mother, father, and Cedric have been imprisoned somewhere. And apparently, they've chosen Elise to be my family's attendant. So it's likely wherever they've been taken, she's right there with them.
Really? I'm not sure whether to feel relieved or what.
I can hardly blame you. I feel exactly the same way, even.
But why were you alone imprisoned on this airship? Surely there must be some reason.
That was Duke Cayenne's decision. I believe he's using me to suppress potential rebellion in areas occupied by the Alliance, by having me address the people and calm them down.
Forgive me for saying so, but that's a little messed up. Using you like that.
Yeah, again, he's horrible.
I don't especially mind doing it, honestly. It's a simple enough task. People all across Erebonia are uneasy about this war. And as princess, I should do what's within my power to help calm their nerves.
But you're a child.
But at the expense of your own feelings?
Exactly.
I know you want to help, but you can't be happy about being used as the Alliance's puppet to deceive them. Plus, you've been forcibly separated from your family, your best friend. You don't even know where they are.
Yes, but... Oh, why even bother? You see through everything, don't you, Rean?
It's not even Rean has to see through everything. You're literally a child. Anyone that would know that children should never have to deal with grown-up things. Ever. A kid should be a kid.
Anyway, putting my feelings aside, what do you plan to do now?
Kids don't need to be involved in harsh realities all the time. What they should be feeling is happiness, joy, going through life without worries about a lot of things. Sure, we can teach kids to be aware about some things, but like everything else, they're still children. They don't always have to wear that kind of stuff on their shoulders.
I presume you don't intend to actually do whatever Duke Cayenne tells you to.
Well, I'm really not sure what to do. The longer this war goes on, the more people will suffer because of it. But even so, I don't feel as though siding with the Noble Alliance is the right course of action. And the same goes for the Imperial Army. I can't in good conscience side with them either.
I see.
There's so much to think about. You're being used as a puppet against your will? And then Elise is imprisoned somewhere too, being forced to do who knows what. I have to act somehow to change things.
That wasn't your fault, Rean.
Ever since I was taken in by my family all those years ago, I've tried to be a brother figure to her. I became the person I am today because of them. They've always loved me like they would a real son, and she's always treated me like a real older brother. You saw that power of mine, didn't you? And what I look like when I use it?
Well, yes, I did.
Back when I was a kid, something just like that happened. I ended up using it right there in front of her. She should have been terrified of me. But if she was, she never once let it show. She treated me exactly the same as before. And that was when I swore, deep within my heart, no matter what happened, no matter what I had to do, I would always protect her.
Oh, Rean.
And that's why I can't help but wonder. I can't help but wonder if now's the time to live up to that promise, if I should put her before everything else, even if I have to ignore or outright betray my own personal beliefs in the process.
Rean. As your honorary little sister, I order you to get a hold of yourself!
What? Your Highness.
I know Elise far better than you think I do. In fact, I'd even go as far as to say I know her better than you. Rean, she's already told me so much about what happened 8 years ago. She told me about how that snowy day was what inspired you to take up the sword. She told me how traumatic that moment was for you. How what happened stays with you even now. And she even told me that, while she hated how she felt the tiniest bit happy because of it. Because it meant that your attention, your guilt, and your sense of responsibility were directed towards her and no one else. And she knew more than anyone how selfish that was. She may have had other reasons for choosing to go to Saint Estrella, but her main reason was that she didn't want you to keep feeling guilty because of her. More than anything else, she wanted to free you of your burdens. You should know, when you joined Thor's and were making new friends, and you finally seemed to be moving forward, she felt a little jealous, and even a little lonely at being left behind. But she was so very, very happy for you too. So please, Rean, please don't use Elise to justify not choosing your place in this war. Because I know for a fact, she wants you, of all people, to carve your own path and find true happiness.
It sounds like Elise.
How could I have been so blind?
Yeah.
All this time I thought I was trying to protect her, and it's been the other way around since the start. And that's not just true for her either. Mom, Dad, Master Ka-Fai, all my friends at Thor's, they've been supporting me this whole time. How could I have missed something so obvious?
I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation before, Rean. I think you're like me in a sense. Your friends and family tell you that they love and care about you, but at times it feels like as yourself and inside your core, you don't think that's actually possible, and you feel like you're not worth the type of care that people give you credit for.
I think I finally understand what I've been lacking inside of me all this time. I was so focused on trying to protect others, I never stopped to think about how relationships go both ways.
That's honestly why I can relate to Rean a lot.
I try to support them, and I have as much of an effect on them as they do on me.
I'm a giver. I care more about others than I do myself. Like, I know that's a really bad habit, but I don't mind it because I'd rather to see all of my friends and family happen than have to worry about me sitting in a corner watching and having to feel selfish and tell people about this and that and whatever, because it's not always about me. It's about them at times, especially. So, like, I don't necessarily care about my feelings at times anymore. I care more about theirs than me.
How did I not realize before now? I'm sorry, Master. I think you gave me that intermediate scroll a bit too soon.
Al?
What? Better to realize late than never, I suppose. Because now I finally feel like I'm ready. As long as I keep that fact in mind, I won't lose control again.
Green has attained a new state of mind. He is now ready to use a new craft, spirit unification, when the time comes. Ooh. He's growing, you guys. Character development. I love him.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. And I've got you to thank for that. Forget honorary. You sounded just like my real sister for a minute. So, thank you. I think it's time we get going. I wouldn't want to keep my classmates waiting any longer than I already have.
A pity, but you're right. I was rather hoping we could stay like this a little while longer. But I suppose all good things have to come to an end. Take care of yourself, Rean. I'll leave Elise's rescue to you. No matter what it takes, please. Why are you shaking your head?
I said it's time we get going, didn't I?
Damn!
There's no way I'm leaving my sister's best friend imprisoned in a place like this. I will get the two of us off this ship. So stay close to me.
Right!
Oh shit.
So, do you have an escape plan?
Valimar, the Ashen Knight, is on the deck. He's chained up there, but if we can get to him, I'm sure we can find some way to use him to get away from here. First, though, we need to find a way to get out of this part of the ship without anyone noticing.
Alright then. I never imagined I'd be running away from here with you at my side. Elise is going to be so envious.
Alphen, please.
Anyway, let's get going.
Alright. It's time to escape. How do we get out, though? It's the real question.
There are a lot of very strong people here, so try to keep your voice down.
Not to worry.
Huh? Oh.
This looks like... Thought so. It's a vent.
Well, that's convenient. Might it lead to somewhere else on the ship, you think?
Most likely. Still, I can't very well ask a princess to crawl through a vent.
Nonsense, Rean. Of course you can. I'm ready to begin our great escape.
But it's going to be all dark inside. And probably filthy, too.
A little bit of darkness and dirt never hurt anyone.
She's literally one of the best princesses I've known.
I had to travel through some fairly narrow underground passages when escaping from Heimdall, too. Alright? How about I go first? I'm smaller than you, after all.
No, definitely not. Well, as long as you're all right with it. But I'll be going first. Like I said before, just stay close to me.
Alright then.
You'd think a princess would be more mindful when she's wearing a dress.
I'm surprised. It's not dirty at all in here.
Maybe it's because the ship's newly built?
Oh, there's a corner.
We must be past the guest area then. Looks like we're in the clear for that part of the ship at least.
My, that was intense. It's like I've stepped right into the world of one of those spy novels that are so popular these days.
Anyway, here's hoping we can make it to the deck without getting caught.
What is it?
Soldiers are coming this way. Keep a safe distance and let me handle this.
It feels like the closest thing we have to someone ordinary around here is that kid. It's pretty nerve-wracking having to be around them all.
I just wish I could get to see Princess Alphen in person.
Oh.
What?
Too late.
Ah!
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Rena.
Second form. Gale.
Right.
Let's move. Second form. Gale.
Curse you.
Right.
She's great.
Curse you.
That wraps things up in a neat little bow.
Good job.
Oh, they're strong.
Are you all right, Your Highness?
Yes, I'm fine. Thanks to you, of course. Let's be going. I'll be sure to stay very close to you.
Good.
She's such a strong girl. Oh, sorry, Reen. Wait, actually? Give me 1 second, Lise. Fuck. Alphen. Let me rest real quick. Oop.
Enemy sighted. Let's move.
Right.
Forgot you can't use that. Oh my god, she's amazing.
That wraps things up in a neat little bow. Are they mechanical monsters?
They're called archaisms.
suppose escaping through the windows would be an option.
Probably not. I'll have to do this the long way.
Good luck, Green!
Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now!
Ha! Gladly! Arcus, activate!
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance.
Ha! Gladly!
Thanks. My turn. Ha! Too slow.
Too slow.
Right!
Here I go. Ha!
Ha! That was splendid!
Level 65.
I did it.
Nice.
There they are! Recover the princess!
Whew!
2 soldiers, 1 military monster. Shouldn't be a problem. Stay back, please.
Right! Good luck, Green!
Here I go. Second form. Gale!
How careless!
Gladly! Arcus, activate!
Huh. Let's move.
It's my turn.
My turn.
Curse you!
Gladly! Arcus, activate!
Here I go.
Curse you!
We'll cut our own path. I'm shocked how skilled you are with arts.
You are?
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
You're so good at it. You're gonna be a fine character one day, I swear. This is gonna be my precious daughter to protect. Her and Elise are my precious daughters to protect. I stand by that statement.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
Her, Millium, and Elise.
Second form. Gale. Now.
Like, look at that. She's such a pro.
It's my turn.
Stop bringing a gun to a sword fight.
Thanks. Let's move. Ha!
Gladly. Arcus, activate. That wraps things up in a neat little bow.
excited. Let's take him out. My turn. Second form. Gale! Now!
It's my turn. Arcus, activate! That was splendid!
Y'all see how tough she is? For being a little small girl?
Oh, look! A staircase!
Hopefully this will lead to the deck.
Hello? Controller?
How did you get ahead of us?
Ha ha! I'll freely admit I wasn't actually expecting you to join the Alliance. But not even in my wildest dreams did I imagine you'd try to flee the ship with our dearest princess.
You're a bold one, I'll give you that.
I wasn't expecting to run into either of you on the way out either. You guys aren't called the Phantom Thief and Duvalie the Swift for nothing.
Trying to praise us won't get us to let you pass.
Ha ha! Princess Alfyn is one of this nation's most precious treasures. You surely couldn't have thought that I, the Phantom Thief, would allow you to steal her from us, could you?
I'm not being stolen by anyone. If anything, I was the one who whispered sweet nothings into his ear and tempted him to run away with me.
Oh my gosh, Alfyn, stop.
Oh my! What a passionate young lady you are. Forgive me for being so presumptuous. You've no doubt taken after your brother in more ways than one.
I'd like to believe that I'm not quite the oddball he is. I couldn't agree more with his belief that love is the truest form of beauty, however.
Really now?
They're actually hitting it off.
I think that's enough messing around for one day. You're an enforcer, Blue Blanc. Take your work seriously and behave!
Ha ha! I think the number of enforcers who take things seriously are in the minority, I'm afraid. Still, you're right about us having played around for long enough. I find the many mysteries surrounding you fascinating, but there's a certain appeal to them remaining forever unsolved, too.
You may think yourself a swordsman, but allow me to show you how little you truly know. Are you sure you can do this?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. The gap in skill between us is small enough that I should be able to force our way through.
Oh?
Small? The difference in our strength is like night and day, you boor! And if you're foolish enough to be unable to see that, then allow me to make you realize your folly and pay for your arrogance.
The one being foolish and arrogant is you.
Oh. Oh my gosh, he's gonna awaken it!
My.
Rean?
I owe me being able to do this to you, Your Highness. You and Elise. No. Everyone who's done anything to aid us in coming this far deserves thanks.
Oh my god, he's actually accepted it.
What's happened to him?
Could this be your ogre power?
8 leaves, 1 blade school, intermediate level. I, Rean Schwarzer, will be your opponent.
God, I love him. Have I said I love Rean Schwarzer? Because I have.
I will enjoy this.
This is his ogre power?
My turn.
Whoa, what the fuck? Fatal Autumn Leaf Cutter? Fatal Arc Slash? Fatal Gale? Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Come, my minions.
Let's move.
Can I? No.
Burn to ash. Fall.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. He's not even taking that much damage. Oh my god! Oh my god!
My turn. Burn to ash. Fall.
Have some of these.
My turn.
You know what? You know what? You know what?
Let's move.
Let's do it, chat. Let's do it, chat! Let's see his new one. And we went all the way.
What is he?
Ha ha ha! Splendid! Simply splendid! So you finally conquered your power and made it your own, did you? You continue to fascinate me, Rean.
Rean,
Forgive me, Your Highness.
what for?
He's literally a badass.
Goodness!
Wait just a damn minute!
Whoa, what's going on here?
I don't know, but I don't think it's worth us chasing after them.
He literally... Chat. I know I'll say it as many times as I play through Cold Steel, but I love Rean Schwarzer. This is the boy. He and Crow are tied at first. I can't choose between them.
Are you alright, Your Highness?
They both have moments in the games where I literally would fuck with them. They're the best.
Yes, perfectly! My heart just feels as if it's about to burst.
Why? Because he picked you up princess style?
That doesn't sound very fine.
Come on, is now really the time to be flirting with each other?
Oh, hi. You next?
You're here too.
You got some real guts, kiddo. But you ain't getting past us.
Oh, are you sure about that?
Zephyr's guard shall not be easily broken.
This man just went ninjutsu style. Clone style. What the fuck?
The targets have broken our line of defense. Commencing pursuit.
No fucking way.
I'm sorry about that, Your Highness.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. But, can I hold on to you a little tighter?
Sure.
Of course.
Hi, Black Rabbit.
Targets in sight. Commencing capture. My suspicions outlining you as an indecent person seem to have been confirmed.
Can you not make me out to be some kind of pervert all the time, please?
Oh, now he's holding her brutal style. I love him. I love him. Holy shit, I love him. I love him so much.
I may have underestimated you, Rean Schwarzer.
I think you all did.
In more ways than one.
I think you all did. You guys were like idiots and were like giving him ideas and shit. But then the Highness was like, get your shit together, Reed, and now he's just badass material even
I'm
more.
so sorry, Your Highness. I didn't really have any choice but to do that. I realize that's no excuse.
He is literally me in boy form, saying sorry every god.
I know you didn't, but she seemed even younger than me. How could you, Rean? That truly is indecent.
Oh my gosh, Alpha, please.
Try not to pay any attention to what she says about me. There's the exit.
Don't change the subject.
What do I say to this? What do I say to this? What do I legit say to this? What do I say to this? He's just, I love him. Everything about him. How do I put into words how cool he is right now? By just saying he's a badass.
That's the Ashen Knight? Isn't that Crow? And
this game hates me. Why would you put my husband and the person that I actually really like in this game together?
Huh. So that's how it manifests for you. You finally mastered that power you got, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Still, you're one busy guy, you know that? One minute you're down in the dumps, the next, you've got one of the cutest girls in the country cheering you up.
Well, I'm not cute, but I'm cheering you on, Crow, just silently. Because everyone's against you.
Well, I can't deny it. But she wasn't the only one. There was my sister, our classmates, and even you, in a sense.
Your boyfriend's material.
Come on.
Aw, you literally love him, Crow. Don't deny it.
Can't say I'm not curious to see what that power of yours can do.
Can't say I'm not curious about you, though. I'm so curious. I need to know you.
But I think you get priority here, right?
Yeah, let me have this one.
No, can we not? Can we not? Boys.
Your Highness, if you don't mind.
alright.
Boys. No.
This is your first time fighting me without the mask on, I think.
Yes, but also boy no. Boys please.
With our Divine Knights, I come out on top. But let's see who wins when it's just the two of us.
Sounds good to me. You managed to win against 3 of us at once in the catacombs below Heimdall. But it's just you and me now. And this time, I'll be the victor.
Go ahead and try.
Boys please. Boys! Boys, please!
Alright, you ready, Reen?
No!
Here we go.
Baby, why are you... My husbands are fighting again. Why?
Burn to ash. Fall!
That doesn't hurt me, surprisingly.
Let's move.
Boys, please. Now is not the time for this.
There!
Criminal Edge. Ow!
Let's move.
Come here.
My turn. Burn to ash. Fall! Here we go.
You know what, chat?
Here I go.
How much is his health? You know what, chat? Let's do it. One more time for the lows.
Gather on my blade.
I love you, Crow!
Not bad.
My turn.
Are you gonna use yours? Ow.
My turn. Here I go. My turn. Let's move. Let's move.
Wait, do I get CP every time I get hit? Do it again, Crow.
My turn.
Oh, well, you're gonna die. Bye, Crow.
Shoulder the cross of your demise.
Oh, hello? Deadly what?
Deadly cross.
I'm saving that. My turn! It's my turn!
Gather on my blade.
It's my turn!
Damn.
I love you.
That's what I can really do.
I know you, that's what you can really do. Level 66, let's go.
Alright.
What plot right now is off the chain. I'm living for it right now, chat. Holy shit. I love everything about what's happening right now. I need it and more. Like, this is my life. My two boys, but also they're fighting and I don't like it, but also like their fights are epic as shit.
You actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
I sure wasn't expecting you to beat me one-on-one.
I wasn't expecting to fight you again, to be honest. This is the third time I've had to face you. Well, second time in the game, but you know.
You fought pretty well yourself. It couldn't have been easy to last as long as you did against me like this.
You okay, Rean?
Why did this have to happen now?
Guess your luck ran out.
We finally caught up to you.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular?
But I think you may have been slightly too reckless this time.
That wasn't a bad fight.
No, it wasn't.
Even if you lost, at least you tried, I guess.
What do you mean I lost? McBurn, I literally hit him with my S rank, and I had a little bit of health left. What are you talking about?
Your Highness, please move away from me.
Hey, don't be too rough with...
Look sharp.
Oh? Oh?
The Crimson Wings?
Oh? Chat? What? And you know what? Teacher?
Sorry for the wait, Rean.
What are you doing here?
Yo, we're here to save the day.
I see this.
You caught us all off guard back in Ymir.
Listen, it had to be done apparently. It's a good thing though.
So this time we opted to take the initiative ourselves.
We meet again, Severing Chains. And I see you brought the Purple Lightning with you.
She brought more than that. Check out the Icy Maiden and that big shot arts user from the Bracer Guild.
We couldn't ask for a more impressive group. However...
Here it comes again.
Laura's dad? Nani?
Your lordship.
Uncle Victor!
What? Yo!
It's good to see you again, Rain.
Hello, Victor.
And it relieves me to see you're none the worse for wear, Your Highness.
Ugh! Radiant Blade Master is here too?
Huh. Wow, you're strong. Very strong.
Oh, McBurn, please keep your horny, strong things to yourself.
That's quite the nod, coming from the blazing demon himself.
He's a blazing demon? Oh, well, no wonder I like him.
I can see now why you're considered one of the fiercest in Ouroboros.
No, I just love Laura's dad.
And why some even claim you to
He's
be
probably one of the
esteemed
coolest parents in Cold Steel.
Well, I know who I'm gonna be fighting.
Don't you go forgetting about us now.
What?
You're all here too?
Oliver's? My classmates? Yo? What? Yo? What?
You okay, Reed?
This is hype. I feel it.
Ended in the middle of something pretty crazy.
Oh, you did.
And not a moment too soon.
Man!
You came!
I'm glad to see you're all right.
Oliver! My boy!
You certainly seem to have kept yourself busy. Enjoying your scandalous elopement with Reen, are you?
Look, Oliver, no, now's not the time for this. You're ruining my hype moment.
He gave me the time of my life. You guys were having that much fun, huh?
Yeah, Fee, it's not like that.
And with our Princess Reen?
Laura, it's not like that!
To think we were so worried about you.
Machia, shut up!
You're not supposed to take it literally.
So this is what you threw me out of Valimar for? Doesn't look very fun.
Celine. I'm going to... Celine, no.
Crow!
Crow, you're here.
Yeah, he's here.
It feels like it's been ages since we last saw you.
You're looking spiffy, Crow.
They're not hostile towards him. They're not hostile towards him.
I'm hanging in there. Sure wasn't expecting all of you to show up, though. How are we even gonna settle this?
That is the question, isn't it? I'd roughly estimate both sides to be of equal strength.
Yeah? So we'd probably just end up at a stalemate, huh?
Well, that doesn't sound like much fun at all. What say we just forego the fighting and have ourselves a party instead?
Oliver, please.
I could never turn down a party.
That sounds simply wonderful.
I'll bring the booze.
Ah! No! Can't one of you take this a little more seriously?
You take this too seriously now.
This is getting us nowhere.
Ah, Vita. I knew you'd probably come up somewhere.
You decided to show up.
Krianos, Vita.
Welcome aboard the Pantagruel, Emma. Your overall ability as a witch might still be lacking, but that transportation spell was exceptional.
She did the transportation spell? Emma, you... My queen.
I must apologize for the untimely intrusion. As displeased as a few of you might be by the idea, I think it best if we let one another peacefully go our separate ways this time. I'll be the one who bears the brunt of Duke Cayenne's anger.
Vita.
Can't say I understand why we should.
It's not our place to question the orders of our clients.
Whatever. Gives me something to look forward to later.
I wish I could clip this entire section. I want to clip this entire section. This entire section was hype. My god. I can't, like, I was not expecting all of them to come on board. Holy shit, I was not expecting them to come on board. I feel so happy.
Next time we meet, it will be as enemies.
Yep, I know.
Aww.
Aww, I was kind of hoping we'd be able to talk some more.
I expect we will have multiple opportunities to do so in the near future.
Again, these girls are gonna be best friends.
Well, catch you later, Phantom Thief.
Or not. You do know that no one likes your stupid pranks, right?
Sarah.
Tut tut! There's no need to be so harsh. It's a shame we couldn't resume our debate on the nature of beauty this time, my most worthy rival.
I could wax eloquent about beauty till I'm old and gray, but honestly, I think it's about time we settled things between us.
Next time we meet Radiant Blade Master and his daughter, it will be to battle.
Well, I certainly have no objection to that.
You seem to bear some manner of ill will against my household. I don't know your reasons, but should we be granted the opportunity, I would gladly settle things with you in battle.
Yes, well, let's not be too hasty. I can wait.
You're scared to fight him. You initiated the fight, you're scared. You're like Matrix in a sense.
Guess that wraps things up for now.
I'm guessing I'm not gonna see you for the rest of the game until later in the game, huh, Crow?
You've definitely grown, but you've still got plenty of room for improvement, especially when it comes to piloting Valimar. So unless you're up for another beatdown, I suggest you get to work on fixing that.
Excuse me? Sir, I literally whipped your ass one-on-one without Valimar. I need this to stop you acting all high and mighty because I literally kicked your ass, my love. I kicked your ass.
Yeah, I know.
Also, they're playing the song. They're playing the song. They're playing the song. They're playing the song. No.
Oh, and just to confirm, you were the one who told Toval where I was, right?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus.
Crow told...
They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were.
Whoever says Crow's bad, fuck you, because he's literally not. Yeah, he does bad shit.
He does have the same voice as that mystery
caller. What? Okay. But Crow's literally...
I did think he sounded familiar. That must have been because I'd heard it during your concert at the festival.
Damn. Looks like the jig is up.
You care. That's all that matters to me. You care about Rean. You care. You care, sir. Stop acting like I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back.
You really did that?
Oh, Crow. There's no shame in admitting that you care, you know.
Exactly.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 Leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
I can't pretend to know much about this kind of thing.
He's right. Eastern blades like Maitachi are the heart and soul of the 8 Leaves, 1 blade style swordsmanship. Alright, I'll take your advice. And when I've got myself one, I'll finally take everything back. The Academy, Elise, and even you, Crow.
What is this thinking? What is this thinking?
that's how you want it. I'd like to see you try.
Goodbye, Crow. I'll miss you. Thank you for the bits.
Courageous, full speed ahead.
Commence retreat from this airspace.
Toa? Was that Toa I just heard? No way. No fucking way. No way. That was epic. That entire intermission is probably my most favorite part of the game so far. Not just because I learned about Krell, but that was, oh my god. I'm gonna have like how why is Cold Steel so fucking good? What? No way did that just happen. I want to highlight that entire chapter. I need to. Oh my god. And we're still not, we still got like, listen. We're still going, chat. We're still going. We're gonna start Act 2 today. I'm pretty confident we can start Act 2 now. But holy heck. That's unreal. That's unreal. Thank you, Hat, again for your biddies. I appreciate it. Wow. That was hype. That was hype. Oh my god. Let's go. Holy shit, oh my god, that's amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing, holy shit.
I will return to a state of inactivity.
Thanks for all you've done, Valimar. I'll be counting on you if anything else comes up.
Acknowledged. Prepare yourself for your next encounter with the Azure Knight, my awakener.
Don't worry, I will. We lost last time, but I know that's not all I'm capable of. As long as we're all together, I know I can get stronger.
I eagerly await your results.
Looks like he went to sleep.
So, this is what the Great Ashen Knight looks like up close, huh?
Hi, Oliver.
I've heard all manner of rumor about it, but I never expected I'd stand in the presence of a legend.
I can't possibly begin to thank you enough. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come to my aid. Thank you. Really.
I'm legit gonna make that intermission chapter by itself. No segment.
And that goes for everyone else, too. Thanks for coming to rescue me, guys.
We're just happy you're okay.
Just don't scare us like that again, alright?
Sorry!
True. We were all on edge waiting for you to get back.
And yet you somehow managed to come out unscathed with Her Highness in tow.
You make it sound like it was easy. Well, easy or not, it was worth going on board. I got plenty of useful info out of it. So funny enough, I'd say their invitation worked to my benefit more than theirs.
I guess there's no harm in looking at the positives now that all's said and done.
Look at you, acting mature and all grown up.
Brings a tear to my eye.
He's learned a lot in literally a chapter.
Looks like we have some catching up to do.
I'd like to follow Reen's lead and extend my thanks to each of you as well. Thank you, all of you. And, dear brother, it's a relief to see you safe and sound.
Me too.
Though I never pictured my great escape would end with you in this airship of all things.
We did time our appearance fabulously, if I do say so myself. My only regret is that we weren't able to blow in with a storm of rose petals when we boarded them.
God.
Perhaps I should have asked Emma to look into the feasibility of making such a magnificent entrance.
Oliver, please.
Oh man, that would have been so cool!
Of course you co-sign it, Amelia.
Well, it's probably not impossible. Now you're just being silly. Sounds about right for our prince.
Mm-hmm. He's our prince after all.
Well, at the very least, I'd say we're clear of any immediate danger.
I can't believe you're here.
And given this opportunity, I'd like to sit down with you to discuss our situation and exchange any pertinent information.
Sure.
But first, I think we have a few more reunions to celebrate.
Apparently so, because I heard some voices and I want to see them.
Reen!
Toa! 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 Toa!
George!
Hi, George.
I thought I heard your voices when we started flying away from
Me
the
too.
Girl. So you were on board too?
She's so precious. Look at her.
You bet. Good to see you, Reen.
Oh, it's Toa. Precious. Precious president. Oh.
It's really you. You're really okay.
We're okay, Toa. We're okay.
No sooner had we found out that you were still alive, we got told you had been taken by the Alliance. We've been so worried about you.
Oh, our president. She deserves all the head pats.
I'm a real troublemaker, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Sorry, Toa. But I'm glad to see you and George made it out okay. Everything I've said to you has been at the back of my mind ever since we parted ways in Trista. And it's kept me going every step of the way. So, thank you.
Oh. You remembered. You promised me you wouldn't die. And you didn't. We still need to work on that one. But I know you're not the kind of guy who'd go back on his word.
No.
See? Reen's a guy you can count on.
Yeah, he is. What's up, George? How you been?
Nice to see you're holding up okay. Still can't believe you made it through all that fighting in Trista in one piece, but... well, here you are.
Reen's learned a thing or two.
Good to see you again, George. But how'd you two end up on the Courageous to begin with?
We'll bring you up to speed once we all sit down for our meeting. There's a conference room on one of the upper floors. We can meet there when you're ready.
I can't believe this.
The Courageous began its independent operations right before Heimdall was first occupied. I realized what the Alliance was planning, so I gathered a skeleton crew, met with Viscount Arcade, and we hurried straight to Trista, where we found your classmates locked in combat with the Azure Knight.
I see. That explains why you were in Trista.
I shudder to think what would have happened if not for the Courageous's timely appearance. What have you been doing since then, Father? I hadn't heard anything about your whereabouts until now.
Eventually, we were able to shake off the Azure Knight's pursuit. And we've been traveling around the country ever since, preparing to find you and take you on board.
George and I haven't been here long. The principal managed to get in touch with the Courageous without anyone noticing and sent us here.
Wow, principal's cool.
He did?
I hope he's still alright. By the way, what happened to Major Vander? You two are always joined at the hip.
Alas, he is currently indisposed. His military obligations have him heading up the 7th Armored Division in Western Erebonia.
Oof.
They're working with your former instructor, Major Neidhart, as well.
That's where Neidhart is.
With him too?
So he's over in the west now.
I should have known the 4th Armored Division's ace wouldn't get his ass kicked so easily.
Nah, Neidhart's too hardcore for that.
Oh, right. Dad said he'd heard from him too, remember?
Still, the west side of the country contains Marquis Hyarm's Sutherland province, along with Duke Cayenne's Lemaire province. The fighting there would no doubt be even more fierce than it is here in eastern Erebonia.
Correct. A large percentage of the Imperial Army's military strength still remains intact. But the Noble Alliance forces' constant attacks have put them at a disadvantage. On top of that, a number of townships in the region have been caught in the crossfire and suffered great losses.
That's terrible.
I'd heard as much, but it still pisses me off to hear it.
With the 3rd and 4th Armored Divisions occupied on the eastern side of the country, one can only assume the Noble Alliance intends to use that as an opportunity to crush the forces in the west.
Yeah, but they're not stupid. I bet the army in the west is putting up a pretty good fight by themselves.
They're trying, but it's probably very bad.
It's too early to call things just yet.
An astute assessment. The situation in the Western Theater could change at a moment's notice.
Right. But that means we're uncertain what course to pursue now. And having said that, we have a question to pose to all of you. The question, really.
The question we've been avoiding answering.
With the whole of the Empire caught in the throes of civil war, what exactly do all of you intend to do from here on out?
Us?
We were in the midst of discussing that when Rean was taken to the Pantagruel, in fact.
This is a full-on war, and our fellow Erebonian countrymen stand on both sides. No one here is delusional enough to think that a group of students like us are capable of stopping it by ourselves. Still, during our field studies, we found ourselves up against the problems this nation faces again and again. And because we have that experience, I believe there's a place for us to change things in all this. A part only we can play. We may not be able to compete head-on with the Alliance, but together, we can move things in the right direction for Erebonia as a whole.
That was wonderful, Rean.
Still, we aren't all gathered here for the same reasons. Be it rescuing Elise or settling things with Crow, we've all got something that we personally want to accomplish. But accomplishing those things won't be possible with the situation as it stands. And that's why, no matter how stacked the odds are against us, or how fierce the fighting becomes, we want to put everything we have into making all the difference we possibly can, in whatever way we can. I think I speak for everyone in Class 7 when I say that.
You bet.
I agree completely.
We may all come from different walks of life, but this time, that can work for us.
Exactly. We have something no one else does, and because of that, we can do things no one else can.
And what kind of class would we be if we didn't take advantage of that to protect the people and things we love?
As well as find our own answers to the questions we have looming over us.
As Rean said, however big or small it is in the long run, we have a place in this war, and we have every intention of following it.
Sounds like it'll be a pain, though. No biggie. We're Class 7. Throw in a few of Rean's trademark speeches and we're raring to go.
Look at you kids.
I'm gonna cry almost 3 times today now, chat. This isn't fun anymore.
You all sound like you've really thought long and hard about this.
They have. Like, they like... It's astonishing to see what a month and a half in this game has done to most of them. Not even just a month and a half, just like their entire time of being with each other has not only changed and given them different perspectives on things. It literally has shown whether you're a nobleman or you're a noble or a common or a Jaeger or whatever William's in. Like, that they can overcome anything that throws at them. Like, I honestly truly think that. Like they grow from each experience that they get. And the fact that they still want to still participate in this war, for whatever reason they have, it's like they've truly grown as a class together, as a whole. It isn't just one person evolving, it's all of them evolving with themselves and with each other.
That's the Class 7 I'm proud to serve. And you guys aren't the only ones who feel that way. Everyone at Thors has something to bring to the table. Remember the Academy's motto? Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That was what Principal Van Dyke said to us at the welcoming ceremony.
The words of Dreichels the Lionheart serve to inspire us to this day, it would seem.
Of course. They ring as true as ever.
It's like you didn't even have to think about it. You guys just knew.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourselves. And it's true that Thor students are scattered all over the country right now. But I'm sure that each and every one of them are fighting too, and they feel the exact same
Except
way.
Patrick. Patrick's probably hiding in a bitch somewhere. I mean, a ditch. I'm sorry, what?
I understand. Your Highness.
Indeed. I figured you would have already given it some thought, but I wasn't expecting such a stirring conviction.
I mean, this is Class 7 you're talking about, my dear.
But I think this at least settles the matter of what course to take. If you would do the honors, Captain.
As you wish. We're about to do something neither side would ever expect us to do. We're going to entrust this ship to you. From here on out, the Courageous is yours to command as you see fit.
Nani, excuse me, what?
What? What?
Me.
Father, would you mind elaborating?
It means exactly what it sounds like. The operation of this ship will be left entirely to your discretion. I imagine your journey to make a difference in this war needs a home base to begin from.
Well, yes, but...
But then what will you do?
We plan to disembark and make our way to the western provinces. Once there, we'll begin working with the 7th Armored Division and the other neutral forces in the region. The intention is to ensure that as few innocents as possible are harmed by this conflict.
I was actually worried this airship might prove a bit too conspicuous to aid us in pursuing that goal. But with us headed west, we'd be leaving all of Eastern Erebonia in your hands.
Wow.
Jesus.
I see. That does make the most logical sense.
Kinda. If we got the Courageous, we could give our third faction some real weight. Neither side could afford to ignore us.
I'm not even sure the Guild could come up with a plan this wild.
Well, it's fair to say I've learned a lot from the way the Guild's members handle things, yourself included. Oh, and Alphen?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you to remain on board the Courageous as well. This ship is technically the property of the Arner household, fathers in particular. It should give them a certain freedom to act if they have concrete backing from a member of the Imperial family.
I'd be happy to.
Aww.
Henceforth, I, Princess Alphen Raisay Arner, will guarantee the legitimacy of their actions. So do whatever you see fit to do. You have my full support.
Damn, so we're just gonna do whatever the fuck we want? We can, like, fight the Noble Alliance or the Provincial Army? Really?
Thank you, Your Highness.
We are truly honored to have you with us.
No turning back now.
No, it seems not.
Yeah, seriously.
We hereby humbly accept custody of the Courageous.
Please, leave Eastern Erebonia to us.
We'll be counting on you then.
I'm looking forward to toasting your future successes.
I'm going to miss you though, Oliver. What am I going to do without you? On that day, Class 7 was entrusted with the day-to-day running of the Courageous. I'm going to call him Victor. Victor and Prince Oliver decided that they would disembark near Legram and travel to the western Erebonia across the lake. And after receiving the bare minimum instructions on how to operate the ship, its bright-eyed new owner set course for Erebonia Highway. Ebolian Highway.
I'm leaving you in charge of the Courageous' day-to-day operations. I don't doubt you'll make a fine acting captain.
Hell yeah, I told you it's gonna be the best there is.
It would be an honor.
Look how cute she looks, chat. Oh, not voice act. Yeah, she is. Okay, Cap. Okay, Claire. Oh, Elise. Thank you, Tobel.
Master Reed, would you mind accepting this?
Voice acting again.
It's a little something I've always kept with me. I hope it will be of some use to you.
Thank you, Sharon. You're always taking care of us, you know that? I almost wish you could stay with us longer. I feel like I have so much more I could learn from you.
I would like to remain here and continue to serve you as well, you know. I wish you the very best in the days to come. I'm sure that if you try, you will find a place worthy of you in this world.
Thank you. I'll do what I can.
I also hope that you'll continue to care for Lady Elisa in more ways than one.
Stop! No! She's not the person I want to romance. She's cool. She's awesome. I love everything about her, but she's not. No.
Sharon, stop!
We'll all take care of her while you're away, so don't worry.
Well then, it's time we bid you all a fond farewell for now.
Bye, Oliver. I love you.
Chin up, Alphen. I'm counting on your charm to keep everyone motivated.
May the goddess be with you.
I look forward to the stories you'll have to tell when next we meet, Laura.
Good luck, Father.
Jeez.
Well, there they go. You think they'll be okay on their own?
Only the goddess herself knows for certain. Still, with some already calling this a second advent of the War of the Lions, I can only hope they make it through unscathed.
Oh, I'm sure they'll all be just fine.
They don't bear the symbol of the horned lion for show.
Yes, I suppose you're right. And the same goes for me, too. I can't very well call myself a Thor's alumnus and fail to deliver.
Well, well, are we birds of a feather? Proud Thor's graduates unite.
Oh?
I'll be in touch with them plenty in the coming weeks, so don't worry. The old guard will do as it must to keep watch over the young and vigilant. Speaking of the old guard, Chancellor Osborne was also a Thor's graduate, was he not?
Oh.
Yes, he was.
Sorry to say, I can't picture it.
No.
Was he now?
He and I may have had our differences, but I still feel a certain loss with his passing.
So he really actually died. Whoa.
I'd like to express my condolences to you while I have the chance.
I'm afraid I never had the chance to truly get to know him. But there's no doubt in my mind that he was one of the greatest men of our time.
I doubt it. He was a little too, I feel like he was a little too strict on things. He did it wrongly.
Thank you.
Still, it must be tough for you with Heimdall under the Alliance's thumb. Were you able to find out where his funeral was held?
Actually...
Captain? Is something amiss?
It's just that I received a strange report on that very issue. I was told his body was taken into the custody of the Imperial Guardsmen when the city was occupied. But then after that, it simply disappeared at some point.
Oh?
Disappeared, you say?
Is it possible the reformist faction could have taken it from them?
I'm afraid I don't know. It is possible that the Intelligence Division did something to that effect.
A disappearing corpse is certainly cause for concern.
I agree.
It's difficult not to draw parallels with the Lance Maiden's sudden death following the War of the Lion.
Oh, shit.
Unbelievable. I'm almost impressed how much trouble one man can stir up, even from beyond the grave.
So she's dead too?
With so many plots in motion, I doubt even his death put a stop to them all.
Oh, touring Erebonia?
No change in weather or wind direction since entering Kreutzen provincial airspace.
We are currently cruising at a speed of 3,000 SPH. Nothing abnormal detected on the radar thus far.
Detour around the Twin Dragons Bridge, staying within the clouds. Take extra care that we aren't noticed by the Noble Alliance's surveillance.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. She's a real natural at this.
Yeah, it's hard to believe she's only been in the position for a day.
Indeed. She has proved a worthy captain in Father's place.
As if anyone could fit the role better than our student council president.
I know, right?
She still looks like a mascot character, though.
Oh my gosh, she.
That's just one of her many charms.
Yeah, and besides, I can feel at ease knowing she's in charge. So, today's the day we start our journey anew, right?
Right. We settled what we'll be doing last night. Now all that remains is to do it.
Oh?
Well, Toa and George should be able to handle the day-to-day running of the ship, so that's out of the way. And whatever we decide, it's not like we're going to be able to do anything major today. Still, I think it's time we start hammering down exactly what we're going to be doing from tomorrow onward.
In theory, the Courageous gives us the ability to fly around the whole country with ease. But, in reality, the Noble Alliance has control over most of Erebonia, so we're limited in where we can actually go.
Yeah, we don't want to risk getting too close to Alliance territory. We'd run the risk of being captured, or even worse, being shot down.
It's sad to think how we barely have anywhere we can land with an amazing airship like this at our disposal.
Care to share your thoughts on this, instructor?
Oh, you kids can just do whatever you want. I lost the will to put in any effort after Captain Classy got off. You slacker.
I'm pleased that you think so highly of my father, but...
Maybe Laura can hook you up with a one-on-one lecture on the Arcade School of Quartzmanship, if you know what I'm saying.
I was kidding. In all seriousness, if you need more people fighting, just don't forget that the Courageous was entrusted to you kids, not to me. If you want my advice, then you got it. But you need to be able to make all the important decisions on your own.
Of course.
You almost sound like an instructor for once.
Wow, Eustace.
Getting back to the matter at hand, we don't need to decide everything right at this moment. What say you to figuring out how and what for now?
Come again?
I assume what would be our overall goal. Something realistic that we can all work together towards. And the how would be a basic idea on how we intend to achieve it?
Uh-huh. It's a little trick we use in the student council. It's easier to get motivated when you have a specific goal in mind.
You guys were doing the same kind of thing in the weeks before the Academy Festival, remember? The concert was what you were working toward, and all your other planning was how you intended to pull it off.
I see. That makes sense. We did spend a lot of time before and during the festival working out all the details, come to think of it.
Not to mention taking care of the things we couldn't plan, like the strange stuff at the old schoolhouse.
We were coordinating with all of the other classes and clubs at the same time, too.
When you break it down step by step, we did so much without even realizing it. And we may have our own personal goals right now, but if we can wrap those up into one overarching goal, it won't seem half as much.
How about making it something related to the Academy itself, then?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
I wonder what's happening there.
Toa, George, the Academy is currently under the Noble Alliance's control, right?
That's right. The staff and students who are there are doing what they can, but...
As you know, during the attack, a lot of the students managed to flee Trista and are now scattered across the country. Now, most of the upper-class students chose to stick it out, though. They've got no reason to fear the Alliance, being nobles and all.
Of course they did. So most likely Patrick's at the fucking Academy like a dick.
Alright then. I think our what should be taking back the Academy.
That sounds good to me. The Courageous will serve as a good means of transport, but we'll need a proper base sooner or later.
But with it, we can get a better look at the current state of things in Erebonia and try to reach out to those who are in need.
And whatever information we learn along the way could bring us that much closer to liberating the Academy.
Can't see taking it back going that smoothly, though.
No doubt. It's near the capital, so its defenses are gonna be rock solid.
Still, I like it. What goal is more worthy of us than reclaiming something we hold so dear?
Indeed. Regardless of personal motivations, I can't think of an objective more fitting to us as a group.
And if we actually manage to achieve it, the sky's the limit for us.
I'm genuinely moved by your positivity.
Same.
Well, their optimism is probably their strongest point.
We were thinking of something along the same lines, in fact, so it works out. And hey, if we all thought about it, what's to stop the others from Thors from thinking it too? So if you happen to bump into anyone who escaped from the Academy, why not go and ask them to join us? I'm not saying it has to be your primary focus or anything, but the more people we have on our side, the better.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, we'll be sure to keep an eye out.
We have about the bare minimum crew we need to fly at the moment, but it's not like this is their full-time job. I'm sure our current staff won't be here forever, so we're gonna need a few extra hands on board at some point. Ideally, we could have whoever's here now stick around long enough to train anyone we end up recruiting.
I know our numbers are small right now, but the more people we can get on our side, the higher chance we stand of making Trista and the Academy our home again. And I don't know about you, but I get this weird sense of satisfaction knowing that we students are gonna be the ones to do it.
I know the feeling, actually.
Can I do the student stuff off screen?
Everything works for me. I'd say that's our how decided, wouldn't you?
Agreed. To wrap all this up, we'll use the Courageous as our base and as a way to get a good idea of the current state of things in Eastern Erebonia. Along the way, we'll try to recruit as many fellow Thor students to help us out as we can. All for the sake of our primary goal, taking back Thor's military academy.
Okay. Sounds promising. Hi, Will. He did. Oh? Okay. What? I get how much more? Nice. Oh, Craig gave us one. Oh. Okay. God damn it, Gaius! All right. It's too early though. It's too early though. We'll just do all the quests at least. So where do I go? I'll tour the airship facilities. Oh, I can't teleport? That's tragic. Mm-hmm. I can wait. I can customize Valimar? Really? Where is he? Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Woohoo! I'm gonna make it red. Where's my bike? Oh. Anyway. Ooh. Got that. Shield Breaker. I should get that to Laura, actually. Find this. I didn't buy shield too, did I? I should probably do that. Maybe I should actually hold up. Now that I think about it. Damn it! Never mind. I didn't give you attack too? I could have sworn I made 2 attack 2s. I could have sworn I did that, but okay. Also, whoops. I think I accidentally did 2 of them. Yeah, I think I did. It's fine though. Yeah, I did. Hold on, I was supposed to do... Shield 2. That's what I was gonna buy, not attack 2 twice. Does she need defense as well? Alright, Million, let me look at your thing. Yeah, I will probably give you defense if we needed to. But I don't know if I'm gonna unlock that for you. Alright. Oh. I think Sarah's fine the way she is, to be honest. Okay. Finally. Sure. Oh god, it's already 8:24. I already spent almost an hour doing small things. Oh, okay. That's story event, so I don't want to go in here. Okay. So if that's story event, then the next thing we should go do... Wait, I'm already here. Oh no, it's back. Playing Blade, oh no. Blade deck is back. Aww. Hi, William. Oh. Of course, that's your new BFF. Okay. Hi, Emma. Oh, there's another Tsundere. I don't want to go broke. Where's my last one? Okay, so Monica, I don't know where she'd be. Mint is the North Highlands, Casper is in LeGround, Vivi's in LeGround, North Highlands. Okay. How do you get to the factory? Wait, is he on the first floor? He is! That's why. I passed it. Jesus. Aww. Okay, so I've basically toured everything. Do I talk to Toa to do quest? We're not gonna do the quest today. It's already been 4 hours now. I don't want to make it go any farther than that. Do I talk to Toa? Or do I go talk to the Royal Highness? I could save and check and find out, but I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. Nope, that's the wrong person. Yep, talk to Toa, cool. Alright, well, I'm going to end this here because it's already 8:37. I know it's a little early, but it's past 4 hours, and as much as I want to do all of these side quests right now, it's gonna take more than an hour. So Next time we play this on Friday, we will do all the side quests, and then we will continue plot. This is really cool, though. This is so cool. It's so cool.